What is up, everybody? RandomRandomMan here, bringing you a different yet special kind of video of sorts. If you're watching this as soon as it's been uploaded, happy St. Patrick's Day for those of you that are celebrating. If you're in my current home state of Illinois, today is primary election day, so if you haven't already, go vote. I just did right before starting to record this video. If you're a regular viewer of mine, you can tell that I am not with my usual video setup here. I am recording my voice using a Logitech microphone and screen capturing my computer screen, and I thought that playing around with this kind of tech would be fitting given the main topic I'm going to be covering with this video. I also wanted to take some time with this video to give a bit of a life update of sorts too, because, you know, like I mentioned before, the current environment we are living in, the outbreak of the coronavirus / COVID-19 pandemic has really put just about all aspects of modern living to a halt, for the most part. As for me personally, how I feel mentally and physically, I feel fine for the most part. I've actually spent the last week or so recovering from a bit of being sick. I had nothing major. I was a little sniffly, coughy, runny nose, but I feel mostly fine now, if you couldn't already tell from the sound of my voice, even though I think it sounds a little bit deeper than usual, but maybe that's my serious voice talking. But either way, yeah, I haven't really done anything since my last video, which was my movie review for Onward, up until now. But I was actually planning last Thursday to go out to the movies and see The Hunt, but I didn't end up doing so because a lot of movie news that broke that day really broke down my spirit. A lot of big movies got canceled or pulled from their current releases. A Quiet Place Part 2, the 9th Fast and Furious movie, Mulan, The New Mutants. God, that movie cannot catch a break. This is the 4th release date that it is now missed. Antlers, and even just recently today, Black Widow, if you can see here where my cursor is at, Black Widow has been pulled from release amid the coronavirus. So that is the latest hit for a high-profile movie to be taken off of its release schedule. So I ended up staying home that day, last Thursday, and I watched an old favorite of mine, one of my all-time favorite movies, The Princess Bride. I even posted a reaction on my Stardust profile afterward, giving a little bit of my 2 cents on how I am amid this whole coronavirus crisis. In fact, I'll insert that clip here in case you haven't seen it. I also posted it on my Facebook and Instagram. In the wake of multiple delays of upcoming films due to the coronavirus, I decided to rewatch one of my all-time faves, The Princess Bride. And it's a total coincidence that I rewatched this film that is narratively structured around a sick grandson being told this fairy tale, but I think that is what we all need during this unpredictable time. Regardless of the medium, we should take in stories that we love to remember the best of times during the worst of them. Stay safe, everyone. So yeah, a lot of my thoughts and sentiments there do carry over to right now. I hope everyone is staying safe, taking all the necessary precautions to prevent themselves and others from getting sick. And me not going to the movies last Thursday to see The Hunt actually perfectly segues into the main topic of this video that I'm going to be talking about. And like I said before, this is a different and special video of sorts since I've never actually covered movie news of this magnitude, in my opinion, as I feel that this current news story is pretty big for the entertainment industry. Yesterday, March 16th, 2020, Universal has announced that they are going to make some of their current titles available early on home entertainment, which does include the aforementioned The Hunt and other titles that have already been released, such as The Invisible Man, which I've already seen and reviewed a few weeks ago. That review is up on my channel. It doesn't say up in the title, but if you scroll down here to the rest of the Variety article, Emma, which is a Universal release from their specialty label Focus Features, and up above with the huge picture right here giving an indication, Trolls World Tour, which has also been pulled from its theatrical release date of April 10th, will first become available on VOD, along with these other titles coming at the end of the week. Now, I think this is a pretty huge news story, as a lot of other people have been covering, because this means a lot of things for the entertainment industry for the current and near future. When I first saw this story from Variety Here Break on Facebook and I shared the article, I didn't know what to make of it at first because, with the details that you further see here in this piece, the films will be available for a 48-hour rental period at a suggested retail price of $19.99 US. I thought, okay, it looks like Universal was the first studio to, make a decision to have their titles be available in some capacity, as movie theaters all over the country and the world are closing their doors. Yesterday, Regal Cinemas announced that they will be closing their doors indefinitely. My local theater chain, Classic Cinemas, also announced a similar kind of deal. And earlier this morning, AMC Theaters, the biggest theater chain, I think both in the U.S. and worldwide, has announced that they will be closing their doors for 6 to 12 weeks, which, as I already mentioned earlier, with Black Widow being pulled from release, that would have overlapped into its release, and that already has been subsequently pulled right before I started recording this video. So what are my opinions on all of this? Well, like I said, at first I didn't know what to make of this, and even later last night, it was also announced, switching over to this new tab here, that other current titles like Birds of Prey and The Gentleman are going to move their VOD dates to next week. So it looks like other studios like Warner Brothers, who was behind Birds of Prey, have decided to do the same thing. And as you can see, as I'm scrolling down here, the director of Birds of Prey, Kathy Yan, even said on Twitter that she would not be opposed to putting Birds of Prey early on VOD, as a lot of people are just going to be stuck inside for the next few weeks, it seems, while this whole thing hopefully runs its course quickly. And also here, the tweet from Fandango even says so, but it's already been made clear that the entertainment industry is going to lose billions upon billions of dollars in the current near future, with movies not meeting their current release dates, productions shutting down indefinitely, and just about everything else has really taken a huge hit because of this pandemic. And the rise of streaming use is going to be popular certainly throughout the next few weeks. Disney Plus, Netflix, Amazon Prime, Hulu, what have you, all of that. So it looks like with what Universal has done in starting to make some of their current theater releases available at home, it's something that is trying to be salvaged from what is already going to be lost in the current short run, and we don't know how long this is going to last. Would I take advantage of renting a movie for 48 hours and paying $20 to do so? Maybe. The current state of my channel is uncertain, and that's also why I wanted to make this video in connection to this big news story, because for the next few weeks, I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing. I got an email from my work saying that starting tomorrow, I'm actually going to be working remotely from home while still getting my hours in, so luckily I'm still getting paid throughout this whole crisis here. But with that, I'm going to be stuck at home, just like a lot of people out there who are either not working or are off from school because schools have closed and other places have closed right now. I'm just going to have loads of free time to just be able to do whatever. That's also why I am testing out this screen capture tech here to see what I'm able to do. So with all of that here and connecting it back to the main topic at hand, this could possibly kill movie theaters. Now that this is an option with all the theaters being closed right now, if this permeates and continues to have studios release some of their titles that have been in theaters at home for this premium price of about $20 to rent for 2 days, this is something that is really going to be detrimental to the film industry if it does stick. And I don't know what's going to happen anyway. There's more details here, of course, from what I have read. And it's something that I still don't entirely know what to make of. There are huge pros and cons to this, and I know that there's going to be more stories developing with all of what is happening to prevent COVID-19 from spreading even further. I know I've just been randomly rambling on and on and on at this point about the main topic at hand while giving life updates in between and just other scrambled thoughts with this video, but it just goes to show how reflective it is of how my plans for my channel are up in the air at this point. I don't know what I'm going to do with the next few weeks that I have being stuck at home and all the other free time that I'm going to have in the near future. I might take some time to see and review titles that I have missed. I'm certainly going to be active on Stardust, giving my quick 30-second reactions to stuff that I have just watched or rewatched or what have you, all of that. And with what else has been going on with the world lately, I just hope that everything does turn out for the best and improves very quickly. And with all of that being said, that's just about it. As I mentioned before, I hope everyone out there is staying safe, doing what they can to prevent themselves, their loved ones, and others from getting sick, social distancing, all that kind of stuff. Wash your hands. I didn't think I would say that by the end of this video, but yeah, everyone should do their part. And yeah, that's just about it. Thank you all, as always, for watching. Be sure to like this video, comment your thoughts on current titles being made available early on VOD, social media links in the description, subscribe to my channel for more, and I'll catch you on the next movie review.